to inspire is what I'm going to start talking about right now. Are you with me?
Yes.
And I don't need every single person in this room to change. We got to this point with a dozen people. So let's talk about the first stage of lead to inspire. See, leadership is critical to what you do. Why? Because you cannot do this alone. There is actually nothing you can do alone. Are you with me? You have to recognize that. We are built in a fashion that we need support. We need teams around us. Are you with me? People say that leading is a lonely path. Are you with me? In many ways, that is true. But sometimes we are most alone when we are surrounded by people. Are you with me? And that's another thing that I will discuss over the next few days. But today, the lesson that you have to learn is we need a team. You cannot do this alone. In fact, there's very few things you can do alone. Are you with me? The important thing about teamwork is to recognize the person in front of you, wherever you are in life, is meant to be there. You didn't choose. Just like you didn't choose your family, no? Are you with me? Yet you have to put up with your brothers, your sisters, your parents, and everybody, but you didn't make a choice. Are you with me? They are there. Who made that choice? Him. So let's not argue with him. I've always found there's one simple rule: don't argue with him. That's not a battle you want to win, no? Right. So your family was chosen for a reason. They are there. Likewise, there are no accidents in life. There are no accidents in life. You meet the person you're supposed to meet. Now, sometimes they can be tough. And usually, the best, the most powerful people are tough. They are, by nature, the hardest people to get to know and hardest to like, sometimes. But then that's what you need, Baba. If I can wait 6 months, why can't you wait? Are you with me? So the more difficult the person, probably he or she is bringing the most important tool that you need. Are you with me? Like the 5 fingers of the hand. We are not able to work with one finger alone. We need the hand working together, right? So build your hand. See, the beauty about nature is that it has so many lessons. And these lessons, they are beautiful because they are simple, they are right in front of us, we don't notice it. Are you with me? And let me repeat this because we're talking about leadership, yes? Leadership cannot be taught. Leadership cannot be
Taught.
you see, he got it right. Taught. It cannot be taught. You see, you can learn academically. People write, 10 fundamental rules of leadership. Master leadership under these 12 rules, whatever. Whenever they write things like that, ignore the book. Leadership is an experiential process, not an academic process. The difference between the two is you have to experience it in order to learn it. Are you with me? Being here for 5 days, not sleeping at all, running around basically under pressure, under stress, is probably the best way to learn because that's when you will absorb. Are you with me? Leadership is like music. You understand? Now, if you take music You can learn how to write music or read music. You go to a college of music, they teach you how to write. Yes? Do, re, mi, fa, so, or sa, re, ga, ma, pa, da, ni. It's all the same. Writing, music. Yes? Right. But if you want to play, it's a different process. Learning the art of writing music, this is a science. But learning to play, like A.R. Rahman, or Ustad Walayat Khan, or Ravi Shankar, or any great musician out there, to play like them is an art. And art has to be experienced. Are you with me? You cannot learn it. You can watch Picasso all day long. Are you with me? It doesn't mean you will be able to paint like him. Are you with me? Yes or no? Here's the thing. Leadership is about falling, getting up again, falling, getting up again, falling, getting up again, making mistakes, doing it all over again. How can you learn that by writing notes down? Are you with me? If you're going to process what I'm hearing it by putting it into paper, that paper is going to be more important than your brain. Now, where do you suggest that my words go to? To that paper or to your brain? And this is where it's recorded, but this is where it's felt. Now, coming back to leadership. Leadership is based on something very important. Teamwork. It's the first thing that you build, your team. And you build your team like you have never built yourself before. Are you with me? You pour your heart and soul into it. And it happens that once in a while, I have my leaders come up to me and say, oh my God, I just lost another team member. We have a basic rule. It's a nice song. It goes SW.
Some will, some won't. So what? Someone else is waiting somewhere.
Very simply put, the only thing that is perfected is you. When you pour your entire heart out to build someone else, you don't think you are doing it for them. Are you with me? You get so frustrated, you get so annoyed, you get so upset that you just lost another leader, supposedly. Baba, if they left, they were never yours to begin with. And you never did it for them in the first place. You only did it for you. Are you with me? You see, if you take a sculptor works on rock, does he not? It is said, Michelangelo, at the time that he was created one of his greatest masterpieces that sits in Florence today, La Pietra, Weeping Madonna, right? If you see that piece, he spent 9 months coming every day and looking at 1 ton of marble. That's all he did. He was given this job to carve this beautiful statue, and he spent 9 months looking at it. So every day, when the sun comes, he will be sitting on a stool looking at it. Are you with me? And then he's drawing. Then he moves. When the sun moves, the light moves, he takes his chair, goes around again, and then he draws. Are you with me? 9 months. So much so the bishop, who was waiting for this beautiful statue, started getting frustrated. And the bishop comes up one day. He says, I waited too long. I'm going to ask him tomorrow what he is doing. He hasn't even chipped the marble yet. What is he doing? So the bishop comes in that morning after 9 months, waits, and Michelangelo comes right in, picks up his chisel, and starts chipping away. So the bishop says, Hare Baba, you are just starting now. I gave you the job 9 months ago. Are you with me? No, why had he not started his work? Anyway, he said, in 9 months, I have 900 versions of that statue in my head. Now I have found the right one. So those 9 months, were they wasted? For someone else, maybe. But for him, he perfected his craft. Are you with me? He created 900 beautiful pieces that no one would ever see. Are you with me? And that's the beauty of craft. That's the beauty of art. Leadership is an art. So what are you going to be doing? You are going to be doing exactly that. When someone walks away from you, it's another piece of paper that hit the floor. Are you with me? You still are perfecting this up here. And that is the process that you work on. That you keep working on. And keep working on. Are you with me? Never worry about the stone. The minute an artist such as Michelangelo, Da Vinci, such as Picasso, in those days, Rembrandt, Van Gogh, they couldn't afford the paper they were painting on. So the minute it was finished, they looked at it for a few days, enjoyed what they had done, then they are bored. It's over, it's done. But they can't afford to buy canvas anymore. You know what they did? They painted their next piece right on top of it. So even till today, some of the most beautiful pieces of Rembrandt and Van Gogh in Dutch museums have 3-4 paintings, one on top of the other. Are you with me? So understand this. Everybody that you're working on is another painting, is another sculpture. Are you with me? Whether they stay or leave after you have done, does not matter. SW, so what? Are you with me? Yes. Someone else is waiting somewhere. Start work. Because the only thing you have ever worked on is yourself. Are you getting my point? Now, as you're working on building your team, remembering that you are building yourself ultimately, your team will be teaching you just as much as you teach them. This is the power of networking. The human body is one of your most valuable tools. It teaches you so much. Are you with me? Just by understanding nature and this body itself, we learn about life. Are you with me? So, for instance, why do we need a team? If he is here walking like this, samjhe na? Look there. Just walk. Now, can you see somebody coming from the back? Malum hai? You can't see, huh? So somebody stabs you like that? Can happen? Can you do anything about it? Do you feel vulnerable? Do you feel this whole area is exposed right now? You see, everybody is looking in your back. How does that make you feel? You feel like you are naked. No, everyone looking at your back right now. This is the one area that you have absolutely zero ability to defend. True or not? Yes or not? Yes. But this, God gave both your eyes in the front. Bad planning, no? See, if this was designed in India, they would have one eye in the back. No, I mean, Baba, this is where you get attacked now. If someone is coming to kill you, why will they come from the front? That's why they say, knife in the back. You know? Yes or no? Yes. Can you hear me in the back? Yes. So this is defenseless. Yes? One. But remember how Japa and I were standing just now. This is reason number one why you need a team. This, imagine you got the next person, and the next person comes along. But remember, this guy is looking in a different direction all the time. Are you with me? And you're looking in two different directions. But that's what you need in teammates. If, for whatever reason, he was looking in the same direction, this is what we do. When we network, what do we do? Ek minute. What do? We pick people that we like. We pick people who look like us, think like us. Are you with me or not? That's the person I want to sign up. Why? Because he's like me, he speaks my language, he's my culture, my neighbor, my friend. That's why you go and sign him up right away. Are you with me or not? But what happens is now you have two backs to kill. Both of them are equally defenseless. Why? Because both of them know only to look in one direction. Is this not even more dangerous? So if you have three people doing that, looking in one direction, again, three backs, and they all feel naked right now. Everybody looking at you, no? Looking at your back, no? So they all feel it. You too, join this way. This is how we network right now. That's the problem right now. Because you look for people you don't quarrel with. People that understand you and you understand them, and all of those stupid things that are in your mind stopping you from building a real team. These fingers are not the same. And there's a beauty in this planning. If they were all the same, we wouldn't have the strength that we have. Now, let's say that I found a japa. Now, for the first time, somebody is looking back. So if somebody comes from the back, he can see. Right? But it's even better when... Ek minute, just here. All right. Now you turn like this. And he sees from another direction. Are you with me? And the fourth guy sees in this direction. Are you with me? Now you have a team. Are you with me? Come outside. Stay. Now, Now, Giri feels completely safe. Are you with me? Because he chose 4 people. 3 of them don't look in the same direction as him. That's a perfect building. Are you with me? So the 12, if you build a circle around you, you become a tank. Thank you. So the first rule, again, from nature. We learn from nature. It's the best way to learn. Are you with me? Because nature survived for thousands of years. We survived. Our species survived because of the way we were designed. Are you with me? Another thing that we learn in leadership, we are structured to move forward. Our whole body is structured to move forward. Yes? We are constantly moving forward. It is unnatural for us to move backward. Are you with me? Can you see Giri? Yes? That's Giri. Okay? Now walk fast to Giri. That's good. Come back. Now let's say you go against nature. Are you with me? Now, can you see Giri? Look. Can you see where he is? Okay, stop looking. Now walk backwards fast to him. Fast. Very easy. First rule of networking, never go backwards. Your body is structured to move forward. You are structured to move forward. You cannot spend time looking backwards. What do? 90% of the time, we are worried about what happened. What happened yesterday, what happened last year, your problems of last year. Everything that holds you back is about looking back. Are you with me or not? How fast can you move forward when you're constantly looking back? Where is the point of it? We spend too much time regretting this, regretting that. Regret is one of the biggest problems we have. I wish I had done that. Are you with me? And that is a problem. Because we are not structured in that fashion. Our design is meant for us to move forward. So every time we want to look back and you want to move forward, you will trip and you will fall. If I made him run backwards, it doesn't matter how far, before some time he will trip and fall. Because we are not structured to do that. But if you are running straight ahead, then Usain Bolt can run 100 meters in 9.8 seconds because we are structured to do that. Are you following me? Don't go against nature. Next thing about leadership. Lead to inspire. Are you with me? Because we have one basic rule. We never listen. We never listened to our parents when we were growing up. Half of the advice that they gave us, we realized 20 years later. During the time they were giving it to us, it went through 1 year and go out through the other side. Right now, your children are doing you the same favor. Yes or no? We don't listen. And that is a problem. Are you with me? But we do what they do. Are you with me? Monkey see, monkey do. First rule. So it doesn't matter how much lecturing and advice that you give to your downlines or give to anyone, they do what you do. They don't listen to what you say. Don't spend too much time talking about things you never do. Are you with me? You heard just now, right? Me talking to Japa or Patman. I don't. Are you with me? They come to me with questions. I give them better questions. No answers. Because an answer is a dead end, Baba. They come with a question, I give an answer, the answer kills whatever else. I need them to keep going, not stop. Yes or no? So if they come to me with a question, I give them another question. A better question. A tougher question. So they learn not to come to me until they have started thinking. Are you with me? So lead to inspire means lead by example. You inspire because people see you, they see you and they follow what you do. Hence, you lead by example. And people follow by example. Are you with me? Are you with me? Yes. The second part of inspire to lead. Now, once you are leading by example, then they see you. Are you with me? Then they need to follow what you are doing, not what you are saying. So the only way it works is through inspiration. And inspiration is something that must come from the heart. You did not come here just to sit down, enjoy 5 days and go back. If you did, you are in the wrong place. You are here to change your lives. You are here to make a difference. You are here to go back and make a difference. Are you with me? Because the most fundamental thing that you will learn here in the next 5 days is there is nothing that you cannot achieve. Are you with me? If you set your mind on it, there is absolutely nothing that you cannot achieve. That is the power that the mind has. Are you with me? I told you just now about Patman and his first attempt in doing a presentation, right? You could not understand what he did. But as the people who were sitting in that audience came and told me, they said, I don't care. I don't care. You know, what the presentation is, what the product is, I don't care. Just tell me how to be like him. That is, simply put, monkey see, monkey do. Are you with me? Yes. His passion, his fire. You can see it on stage, yes? Now you hear the in-service. Hear what they have to go through every day. Hear them, because they're going to surpass the vocal cords and go as if the whole body, every fiber, every cell is shouting. Are you with me? That is a leader you want to follow. Are you with me? When he stands in front of you and says, let's do it, the sound still continues in your ears afterwards. Are you with me? Let's see how the in-service does it.
In service, are you ready? I can't hear you. Are you ready? Are you ready?
Let's do the walk right.
Tatina! Tanakare! Tamajirat! Dui! 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 Tatina! Tanakare! Tamajirat! Dui!
The last rule that we are going to discuss of leadership today. And so many of you were sitting down listening to the in-service just now, like you're watching a movie. This is not about them, it's about you. It's your life. It's you that need to change. This is your chance that you will be able to make a difference. You're not watching something happening. This is about you. Are you with me? Yes. How is it possible that you sit down and watch this? How is it possible that you can sit down and watch this? Is this not your life? I've had people in wheelchairs trying to stand up. Are you with me? Is this your life I'm talking about? If you want to change, you have to stand. If you want to change, you have to get up again. Every time you fall, you have to get up again. It's a simple rule. When you fall, 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 let me hear it again. When you fall, as you fall, when you fall, come on man, when you fall, I want to hear it, when you fall. Thank you. I'll see you tomorrow.